Hi guys, a little bit different from me today, not a StarCraft 2 video. We have Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horn of the Abyss here, and a little less than a month ago, right about New Year's Eve, the long awaited 11th faction has arrived the factory. So here we go, here we have nice little factory town, but before I introduce the factory over here, I've been playing for some time. I will tell you about some other new features. There are, as far as I know, no new artifacts, but there are some new maps, including this one. This one is called Air Supremacy, and it's called Air Supremacy because of the new feature, new map objective that was added, and this is Airship Yard, where you can purchase airships so you can fly. I have already one parked over here, so be careful actually where you park, because if I would park it like over here in this choke point, then I would it would block my movement through this choke. But okay, let's actually buy a hero over here, just to show you the. Yeah, so you see that it's quite expensive, 5,000 gold, 20 wood. And the embarking and disembarking SAM with the ships, it will use up all of your movement points for a day. Okay, so let's just move up a turn so I can show you. You see, you can go over land, you can go over unpathable terrain, but you cannot click on unpathable terrain. And you can stay over the water, but you cannot visit any objectives on land or on water, which is okay because you are just flying over them. And with the ships, when you click on land, it automatically disembarks, but here it doesn't know where you wish to, so you have the special thing, the anchor here, but you cannot disembark on the water. So when you are over land, you see this anchor thingy, and you just click where you want to. You see these arrows on which side you want to disembark. I click here, and now I'm out of the airship. So these are these things. On this map I actually wasn't much dependent on them, because I got Tome of Air Magic pretty fast, pretty early in the game. So I had Fly Spell and Dimension Door, so which are a lot better. So yeah. But it's a really good, really cool thing to have. Now, one other thing is over here. Now, I'm not 100% sure now. Was it available before? If it was, that I'm really blind, because I played a lot of HOTA games. But yeah, this visit object thing allows you to visit the object on the trigger tile of which your hero is situated. So let's say I wanna visit this gazebo. Okay, I already visited, but let's say if I didn't, and I end my daily movement on it, and oops, I don't have 1,000 gold to pay for this 2,000 experience gain. And then what, next day without this I would have to like go one tile, step away one time, then step back and to buy it, and then lose my waste my movement points that way. But this way I can use this. It's grayed out when you are not standing on anything, and as you can see, but now I'm here, I'm in town, so this will actually enter me the town. But let's see one other thing that it's really cool, like okay, when you going in the underworld or back and forth, you know, let's say that here we have one nasty beast guarding this entrance, and without this I have to fight them. Let's say I'm kind of weak with here, I don't want to fight them, but if I don't fight them, I'm stuck here. I have no other option than to fight them if I want to move further or back. With this I just click on it, and I'm, without spending any movement points, I'm back here. So cannot be stuck here anymore, so this is really cool thing. But what I'm 100% sure that it wasn't available before is, let's go, I have some dungeons, let's go to our Malev over here, and now I enter. Do you notice something? You see I have 360 or 420 points, but this thing didn't fill my hero to double the maximum amount of mana, and that's really cool thing, because you can now do it manually. As if I would go here with some auxiliary hero which I don't want filled, okay, it would be filled before, and then I go here in with the main hero and I cannot use it again because it's only once per week. And now you can control it, so you can do it when you want. So do you want to use it to do it? And now I use it, and now it filled me with double a maximum amount of mana. And that's really cool. I really appreciate that they did this. So these are some cool features. I'm sure there's quite a few more that I yet have to discover, but yeah, this is really cool. By the way, this faction, the factory, sacrifices artifacts on altar of sacrifice, not the creatures. Okay, so let's go to our factory. So this is how it looks like without the Grail. Okay, Grail was on this map. Grail is over here. It was already taken and lost, dug out and lost. So I have to type in a cheat later to show you. And now. Okay, let's go first with special buildings. Now we have resource silo produces crystal because both of your level 7 creatures need crystal to build. We have okay, we'll get to this later. Okay, so we have this mana generator that gives a garrison hero 20 additional spell points during any siege defense. These spell points don't follow a hero who leaves the town, so nice little thing, nothing too OP. And yeah, they did a really good job of making factory interested but not OP, because my experience is like other games when they kinda get more stuff, like more new commanders, new factions, yada yada, they often make it too OP, make it stronger and stronger. Like in StarCraft 2, co-op commanders, like like these late-coming commanders like Tycho, Zeratul, Statman, they are all really strong. But Factory, they did a really good job because it's kind of in the middle. They still like Castle the most. Conflux is also very strong. So yeah. Okay, so we have this thing, and we have one interesting thing called the bank. Now, bank is really interesting because you can loan 2,500 gold, and then you cannot loan more until you repay. So you repay every day. It deducts from your income 500 gold, so you can see that it's not really a very capitalistic bank, you know. They are not taking any interest. You have to pay back exactly the same amount as you loaned, and that's really good for like early game. Let's say you take up to capital, you want to build capital, but you have 9,000 gold, so you're missing 1,000 gold for a capital. And then what? You build a bank, because bank is cheap, only 500 gold and 5 ore, and so it costs you only 500. So then you are down to 8,500 gold, and then you loaned 2,500. So now you are at 11, and you have enough to build a capital. And then you just, and of course you increase your income, because capital increases your income by 2,000 gold per day, which is really good. And then you pay back each day. You have your income deducted by 500, which is good. And also for even for late game, like it's good in combination with with your ramparts, if you have ramparts. Because now I have, okay, now it's day 1, but let's say if it would be day 7, on day 7 it's always good to get that. Because now I have 4 factory towns, and in each of them I can get a loan in the bank, so that gives me 10,000 extra golds. That means that I will get, if it's day 7, I would have 10,000 gold more, and then I would get 1,000 gold more in name of the interest which the treasury will earn me. So that's this thing. If you have a factory with a bank, and if you also have rampart towns with treasury, then you can always loan on day 7 to get more interest from that treasury. That's pretty cool thing. Okay, so yeah, you have artifacts merchants in this town where you can build, where you can buy artifacts, of course, new ones every month. The same thing as with the dungeon and the tower. Okay, so, and what else has a conflux? Yeah. Okay, so what else do we have special over here? Yeah, the level 3 creatures, the armadillos, can be increased production with this pen by 3 per week. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, you have a mage guild up to level 5, resource silver. There's crystals, tavern is here, this is the capital, this is the castle, and this here is the marketplace, a nice little town. I'll show you the grail at the end of the game. Okay, now let's see these creatures. So halflings were external, I mean not aligned creatures before. Now they are put into factory. They have positive luck, they shoot, and when upgraded they also ignore 20% of enemies' defense skill. Pretty good for level 1 creatures. Engineers, okay, first mechanics. Now they have both mechanics and engineers, they have a breath attack like dragons, hitting 2 tiles. And they can repair mechanical units. Now mechanical units are sentinels and sentinel automatons, and also these juggernauts, dreadnoughts and juggernauts. These ones cannot be resurrected but can be repaired by engineers, mechanical engineers. You can do it once per combat. And so mechanics can repair 10 hit point per mechanic, and engineers 20 hit point per engineer. Okay, so those are these guys. They are reasonably fast. Okay, so let's see that they don't have, the factory doesn't have very slow units like that max at 5 when they are upgraded. I mean, when they max on 4 or 5 speed, so that's pretty good. Halfling grenadiers actually the slowest at speed 6. Engineers speed 7. Armadillos, okay, armadillos also speed 6. What's cool, those have no special abilities, kind of decent creatures, especially in defense. And health 25 speed 6. What's cool is when they are not upgraded, these armadillos walk normally towards enemy, and when you cast haste on them, they will roll. So it's a really kind of cool animation. Fortunately, when you upgrade them, they don't roll anymore. Okay, I won't show you that now. You can see it for yourself. But now we have sentinels, and sentinels are really good units because of their speed. Like they have speed 8 upgraded, they have speed 9. So that's really good. Detonation at that, so that's good for early game, especially if you play versus. I don't play PvP, so I'm not using it so much, but you can kind of get one separated and then get among enemies. Okay, AI will try to play around this, but when on that they will detonate, hitting all hexes around, so be careful because they can also damage your units. And also when upgraded they have no enemy retaliation, which makes them really good unit. Okay, now these ones, level 5 ones, are really good because they move underground. That's basically similar to flying. They can go under obstacles while flyers go over obstacles, including the enemy walls when you're sieging the town or defending against the siege. They are fast. They have 50 HP, which is for the units that move. Like flyers usually are weaker, but you see 50 health, so this actually have 60, so they are very strong for level 5 creature. Damage 12 to 16, pretty decent. Attack speed, defense skills decent, and speed is 8, and upgraded speed is 10, so they are really good. To blind and stone gaze, and when upgraded they can also devour corpses. This is they devour corpse. Okay, that can prevent enemies from resurrecting that stack of enemies that died, and also from like raising demons if you have pit lords or that kind of thing. Or what other units have this? Okay, I mean, you got the point. So, but they skip the turn while doing so, kinda on the offense, it's not so useful, but if you want to prevent from enemies from resurrecting the stack or raising demons or so, that can be useful. Bounty hunters are the weakest of all level 6. They are shooters, they have only 45 upgraded and unupgraded. Okay, shoot 16, 24 enough. Little bit increase in the attack and defense skill when upgraded, but they have one interesting feature, the preemptive shot. So once per round, and when upgraded, unlimited. So everything that shoots at them will be actually not shoot back as a retaliation, but shoot preemptively. So AI also likes to play around it. Okay, it will not shoot the towers when the towers shoot when you're sieging. So when towers shoot at them, they cannot shoot back at the towers, but they have that preemptive shot thingy. So it's kind of, I will still like them to be more tanky though. Okay, their speed is decent for a shooter. Speed 7, when upgraded speed 8. Okay, then we have the level 7 dudes. So this faction has 8 creatures, 2 level 7 guys. They both need crystal. First we have Quattles. The interesting thing is that these vivid colored one, the rainbow colored one, are actually the unupgraded ones, while these with armor are the upgraded, the Crimson Quattles. So they are decent units. You see, they fly, they don't have breath attack, but skips turn to get temporary invulnerability, so you can block some shooter. Use it to block some shooter from shooting, to get the tile next to them. But when upgraded, you see 200 HP, 25 to 45, speed 15, pretty decent attack and defense skill. Also decent. Temporary, you can trigger temporary invulnerability without skipping a turn, so you can prevent retaliation. Pretty good. That's you can use the once per combat, of course. And then we have the strongest one, the tankiest one, but they are not so fast. Speed 6, upgraded speed 7. Okay, so as you can see, they are really strong. Upgraded, they have 300 HP for 40 to 50 attack and defense skill 23. They are mechanical, and they can attack with a heat stroke instead of moving. So I'll show you that in battle. Let's go. Okay, first thing, let's type in a cheat. And WC Zion, and now to show you this Grail. So the Grail specialty is it will strike all enemies with the lightning at the first round of every battle, and the damage is based on town building count. So we gonna now I've teleported here. Okay, a few dimension doors, and here I am near the town. Okay, I don't need to know. Just this for the show. I don't need to replace artifacts to combat ones. But one thing that I want to mention is that I've noticed that Factory has quite a few heroes that are artificers, so they are called like we have okay, this one is artificer too. This one is mercenary. So mercenaries are kinda fighters, and magic ones are the artificers, but quite a few artificers that actually have specialty of units. My main hero Celestine, by the way, look at this, they all look like happy, especially these two ones. Some happy fellows. Okay, so Celestine has specialty Armadillos, which is kinda okay because Armadillos are the slowest units I got, so having them faster is pretty good. Now I have also the necklace, so they are plus 2, but they're usually plus 1. Okay, so let's attack over here. Now okay, now you can see that it struck these guys. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it strikes all of them under 68 damage. So this is good for mostly for early game, and especially if you're playing versus thingy. Okay, I'm gonna slow them down. Now we have hero over here. These guys can fly. Okay, so this is now this temporary invulnerability. I'll trigger it, and now I'm going to okay, now they are all too weak to actually survive, but let me attack maybe these guys. And okay, as you can see, these guys can go under the walls. Let's move them forward. This is this ability. They can now devour this thing. Okay, now they will probably be attacked. But okay, so this is activate detonation on these guys. So they would detonate. Then you cannot deactivate it once activated. I think you cannot, yeah. Okay, and these guys, okay, and then they shoot. Let's shot these guys. Okay, morale boost. And these guys can use this attack with hit strokes. So you can see they can hit actually 8 squares. Okay, you can also damage your own units, so be careful. But if you're surrounded, then that's the really good thing. Okay, see, now I damaged my own mechanics here. And that's pretty much it. Anything else to show you? I think not. And now everything's attacking this because this is invulnerable. Okay, and okay, so repair mechanical creatures once per combat. Now I can't because none of them are injured, but yeah, you have that ability. Okay, so that's it. That's pretty much it for this video. Hope you liked it. You may like and subscribe, although I'm not doing a lot of videos for Heroes of Might and Magic 3. My primary thing is StarCraft, but I will make some occasionally. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.